What's up, everybody? Crazy 8 here with another Transformers review. This time from... Okay, I wasn't sure which Legacy. He came out in Legacy United. We're looking at Armada Galvatron. So let's take a look at the box, and then we'll get into the figure. Alright, so this is the Legacy United box that we were used to seeing until before Age of the Prime. So he's an old release. Legacy United, you got Galvatron right there in his alt mode. Plastic-free packaging. You can go in there and rip his head off if you wanted to. Transformers. Then we have his name right there. We've got a picture of him right here and there. I love the artwork. They've been really consistent with some really good artwork. This old logo, the old box art on this side, 40th anniversary. Legacy United on this side, and then you got your product shot on this side. You got Galvatron in bot mode and in tank mode, 22 steps, and then you have something you could do with the turret. And then here's the barcode. I think I got them off of Amazon mad cheap from one of the holidays, because of holiday something. I think it was like less than $30 at the time. So it was a good deal. That was the box. Let's get into the figure. Here we have Galvatron in his robot mode, and I'm looking at the two, especially the head sculpt. I think it's just a repaint. Everything else is pretty much the same. Just, yeah, even the head is completely the same, right? Let me see. No, he's got a big cheesy smile where Megatron don't. And I'll show the differences off of these two, but let's get a look at the details of Galvatron. Let's bring the camera up. Take a look at that head sculpt. Yeah, so maybe not such a smile, but he's got like a grr look on his face. Gold with like a maroon helmet and silver face with red eyes, and then going the big ass shoulders. I don't know how you're supposed to see with this big shoulder blocking you. Like, how are you supposed to see left and right? You got a huge blind spot. And then you got the Decepticon logo right there. It's a light purple, not a dark purple, but very light. Got like a nice dark gray going on here, and there's his abs. He's got a 4-pack. Great molded details, though, if you look at it. His arms have some really good detailing on it. He does have the hollow bits over here. Now, I did see that there is a DNA kit to solve for that, but and it also helps with the shoulder articulation where you can move it. I did see the video on it. It's a very involved process. It looks easy, but you gotta take off the whole body to do it. I'm not sure if I want to do that for this guy. I'm not really like looking to do that. But the posability is limited in the arms because of it, which does suck. Here it is from the back. You'll see more of this better in tank mode. And then here's the top of the tank with his blaster. And here's all in all pretty, if you have Megatron, again, I always say this with the repaints, you know what you're getting yourself into with these guys. Because it's a direct repaint. I think the head is different, though. I believe so. I want to check it out again, because I think Megatron's... I don't know, it looks the same. I don't know. Anyway, so that's robot mode. So let's take a look at some comparisons. So here's Galvatron with Armada Starscream. Small little guy compared to Galvatron. Here's with Studio Series Galvatron. Which one do you like? I don't know. I kind of, I do like that. I do like that look from this 86 movie version. I kind of wish it was a little different than just a Megatron repaint, pretty much. But I don't know. I think I'm digging this one more than this one. Even though I think Armada is a really great show and all, but I like this mold better. Just my opinion. Here's Megatron with Galvatron. So let's do the head sculpt. Let me show you. The only good thing with Galvatron is that his ears aren't going anywhere. I think they're molded in place or glued into place, whereas Megatron just pop out. So here's Megatron's face. All right. And here's Galvatron's. Looks like some minor differences. I don't know. I can't really tell. They look the same to me. I don't know if he has a. Let me see. Let me get them on top of each other there. No, Galvatron's got a different face, but that's about it. He has that grimace going on, whereas Megatron don't. All right, so we know there's a slight difference, but everything else is the same. Now, of course, you do have that gimmick where you could take the gun and bring it over here and do that as well, which is something that you could do. And I'm pretty sure you could do the whole tidal wave thing with this guy too if you wanted to. I kind of wish these things would have snapped into place, but they don't. They're just all over the place. But that is Galvatron in robot mode. No accessories besides the tip of this, but he comes with really no accessories. It's just pretty much a robot. All right, so as I look at Armada Galvatron, just a direct repaint of Megatron, although I still think the head is a little bit different in the facial reaction. But if you have Megatron, you have this guy, so it's like, you know, I picked him up because it's from Armada, and I've been watching the series. I only watched up to season 2, so I gotta watch the rest of it. I got a DVD, so I can finally finish it out and see how the show ends. Yeah, it's just, if you have Megatron, you have this guy. You know, there's no difference at all. No accessories, just the tip of the gun comes separate packed. But besides that, you know, I like the figure. You know, it's got some nice weight to it. I just wish that it had some better articulation in the arms, which, of course, you could buy the DNA upgrade kit for it if you wanted to. I don't know if it's worth it. Like I said, I saw the review and the assembly of the shoulders, and I don't know. I just don't know. But anyway, that's it for robot mode. Let's do the transformation video next. I did forget to show. There is a feature you can do with this guy. I forgot with the turn. Let me see. I forgot all about it. You could take this, bring it up, take this thing, right, and swing it around. Like this, and then hold up. I know this much. Let me see the rest. Did have it right. It's just that it's tight. These joints are tight, but you take this thing, you could swing it around, bring it up, and bring these out like this. Come on. Is it weird? Yes. Does it make sense? Absolutely not. But it's something that you could do with his alt mode, I guess, if you wanted to. Besides having the gun come out from underneath his arm, you could bring the whole thing around front like this if you wanted to. Just an option. I thought I'd show it off because I almost forgot about it. All right, now we'll do the transformation video. All right, so let's get this guy transformed into his alt mode. All right, first things first, let's bring the camera up. And here is Galvatron in his tank mode. And I feel like he looks, well, he's got more of a desert skin than Megatron does. So let's take a look at the details. Let's get in really close and see what it looks like. Again, just like Megatron, just different coloring. He's got more of the desert. Looks like Megatron's more of like a jungle color. So here's the top and part of the side. You saw some of this in robot mode. So this wasn't even lined up or clipped in. There we go. Some nice silver. A lot of great detailing on this thing. There's his feet. Here is the turret. Now you can move this. Well, actually, this thing only pops straight up. Doesn't really go forward. Nice Decepticon logo right there. The hatch. I will say it's got a lot of paint on it. Here's the other side. And then the bottom is pretty clean as well. Face is covered up, but you got this huge pincer right there for the tank, which is just kind of on the weird side. Not gonna lie. He does roll pretty cleanly too. Why does he look lopsided? I don't know. But that's his tank mode, see? Rolls pretty well, even on a rubber mat. Alright, let's do some comparisons. So here he is with his Studio Series self. Apples and oranges. He went from a cannon to a tank, which I feel like is much better anyway. I feel like the cannon is more useful than, the tank is more useful than a cannon. Although he does have his treads, you could probably make him into a tank if you wanted to. But yeah, that's what they look like together. This is Megatron, and I have to admit, I do like Megatron better. I like the green, and everything stands out more on the green than on the brown. But it is a good looking tank for what it is. You know, it's not that bad looking. It's a weird looking tank, but it's still a decent looking tank. I wish it had the playabilities of the original toy. I did see the original toy, and it had a lot going on back then, but they don't do anymore, which is a shame. And plus, they had the mini cons too with them, which is really cool. But anyway, that is tank mode for Galvatron. Okay, so that was Armada Galvatron's alt mode, which is a tank, and yes, it's a direct repaint of Megatron. But I must say I do like Megatron's better. Even though I like the maroon on the brown on the tan, I think his just pops more. I do like the alt mode though. I really do. You don't see none of the purple from the robot mode, like a little bit, but for the most part in tank mode, it's all the tan on maroon, which is nice. Got a nice full swinging, well, almost a fully swinging turret. So yeah, really decent alt mode. Again, if you have Megatron, you know what you're getting yourself into with this guy. All right, so that was my look at Legacy United Armada Galvatron, and it's just a Megatron mold repainted, and I still think the head sculpt is a slight difference than Megatron's. If you know, I will say this though, his posability is very limited, which kind of sucks. No ankle tilts to get some good poses. So that's a minus, right? Like I said, articulation is limited. Shoulders are pretty crappy. You can't twist them. You could go up and down like that, but as far as that, everything else is one piece. There is an upgrade kit to fix that, but you gotta buy an upgrade kit to fix it. No accessories, but the tip of just the tip of the cannon. But I do like the mold. It's a cool looking figure. Alt mode is pretty decent too, but I think I like the Megatron colors over him much better because Megatron's colors pop. He's too dull in alt mode. Robot mode's not bad. I like the maroon, purple, and tan color combo. But all in all, decent figure. But it is Armada, so that's why I picked him up. again, I'm a fan of the show. I got the DVD. Gonna watch the rest of the seasons to see how it ends. But yeah, that's why I picked him up, because he's from Armada and there was a good sale on him at the time of picking him up. If you do see him, I don't know if you're gonna find him in the stores anymore, but you can find him on Amazon and probably on eBay for a decent price. But anyway, that's my look at Megatron from Armada Megatron from Legacy United. Thanks for watching.